Somebody asked me recently what I do when I hire someone for a certain role and they get into that role, but they're not quite what I envision for that role. Doesn't necessarily mean they're not a good fit, but they're just not what I envision for the role. So, for example, I say I want a copywriter. I want a copywriter that can do long form. They can do social media posts. They can do website, yada yada yada. And after hiring them, I find that they can do all of those areas, but they're not great at social media. They're okay at social media. A little bit disappointing, on one end of things, but looking at the other side of things, they're amazing at long form content. They're able to draw on other resources there. So they understand SEO without making it sound, without making the content sound robotic. I mean, these are all great things. This is a unique skill set. So what do I do? What we do is we look at their role and we say, you know what, let's change their role a little bit. Let's change their responsibility so that they can bring more value to the organization. They can focus in the areas where they are the best, and we'll find somebody else to do the other type of work. Again, wasn't what I had planned on doing, but this is really critical. When we look at the organization, as a whole, if we have everybody on the team playing to their greatest strengths, then we're going to get the most value. And I'm going to say that about myself. I know how to do a lot of things just because I've been around for a long time. However, there are people on my team that do things much, much, much better than I do in a particular area. So it doesn't make sense for me to put my time in there. My role as the leader needs to be driving the mission, needs to be driving the vision, needs to be protecting the organization. That's my primary role in this organization. There are other people that have other roles, and they need to be able to do them. Okay? So again, bring somebody into the organization. They're not exactly what you envision. They have superpowers. Are they aligned with the organization? Are they aligned with where you're going as a company? Consider changing their role a little bit so that they can play to their strengths. Find somebody else to kind of complement what they do and then drive forward. Love to hear your thoughts.